Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Charlie Morton is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan, any thoughts?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
2 balls, 1 strike, to count.
Two and 2. Another try at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist over to his left, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Here's Michael Brantley. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Bagwell is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Two balls and two strikes to Bagwell. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now the Astros designated hitter, number 46, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Bagwell, the runner at first with two gone. Lifted in the air out to left. Pham has a read on it, and that ends the inning. One left for Houston. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first two games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets in looking, strike three. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Here's Eric Sogard, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's only 2 for 10. Here's the first pitch to him. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He's a 9-year major league vet. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Up next for the Rays, Aubrey Huff. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now from Tropicana. Still 0-0. Here's George Springer.
Leading off for Houston, the center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. There aren't many vets in the league that can still generate the kind of velocity we've been seeing from him. How uncommon is it to see a guy of his vintage still lighting up the radar gun?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Next up for the Astros, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 0-1 on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Correa, sometimes called Show Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Austin Meadows. He sets to lead off the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Chopper foul. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So here is Avisail Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Throw over to first.
Hey.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Outside. That's
ball 1. Meadows on at first, nobody out. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Ready now, Willy Adames. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tommy Pham. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
One strike now from Cole. Oh, good knuckle curve. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Striding in, Robinson Chirinos. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 1 for 5.
Robinson Chirinos.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. One and 1 to Chirinos.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Batting 9.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Sogard backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
up next for the
That's
Astros.
exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding in for Houston, Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. To the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Altuve is off of first with 2 away. Line drive to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here now it's Mike Zunino as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
A high fastball is in there. Here comes another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Ben Zobrist, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Riddle racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in now, Jeff Bagwell. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And it's fouled away. This is flared out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, number 46.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 46. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air into shallow left center. Adames takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Hit hard to short. Adames brings it in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Into the box now, Eric Sogard. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate.
Ball 2.
Three and 0 now. Aubrey Huff waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike one. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Aubrey Huff. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he misses there. 1-2. Sogard gets his lead at first, nobody out. And Huff lays off that one as he works the count back to 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Meadows, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Digging in, Willie Adames. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the Astros.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Takes this the other way to right. Garcia is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Look out, 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rays.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Two balls and a strike. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Stepping in, Mike Zunino. Delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-0 down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heat.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ball one to start the at-bat. First and second here with nobody out. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 is taken for ball two.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
All even now, 2-2. 3 runs already home here. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
3-2 pitch is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Eric Sogard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Ball 4.
Thank you, mate.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop
19.
digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and in steps the dangerous Aubrey Hupp. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball below the zone.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Sogard leads off first with 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Another full count pitch on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Lance McCullers is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 43, Lance McCullers.
In now, Avisail Garcia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Got on the bump, just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
The batter, number 1.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And the pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. 5 innings complete. The Rays are out in front, 6-0. In now, Josh Reddick. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Popped straight up, but this will land untouched. Another full count offering on its way. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Altuve. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. The 2-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at that, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Michael Brantley, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Line drive to center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 1-0 home is high and outside for a ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
2-2.
2-ball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
1 out, nobody on. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Go, Brett.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. And this will be fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Brantley is under it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 6-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Ready for another chance? Jeff Bagwell, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. A windup and the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 46.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 46. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. And good for him. Number 46 has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Chaz Rowe is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Chaz Rowe. The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Standing in now, George Springer, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Rowe rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 misses above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Carlos Correa would be next. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the corner and slicing foul. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball 2 now.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Sent on the ground out to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit, and they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. So stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. This is popped up. Adames calls for it, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 6 and the Astros 1. So digging in now, Eric Sogard.
For the Rays, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
First pitch on its way. Ball one, taken just off the inside.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And it's fouled away. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, number 19.
One out now in the Tampa Bay seventh, and stepping in is the left-handed hitting Aubrey Huff. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 bounces in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Hector Rondon enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. In now, Avisail Garcia. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes this the other way to right. Reddick is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Rays 7 and the Astros 1. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's the 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the belt, the pitch. High and deep to right center. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Reddick, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This is pulled into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Astros.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Into the box, Jeff Bagwell. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Garcia on the run. And no one will track it down. First and second now, 1 man out. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Number 46 will be next. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, number 46.
Number 70 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 70.
Number 46 will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 7-1. Digging in, Willie Adames. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Full count now, 3-2. Tommy Pham is on deck. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 29. Tommy.
Standing in, Tommy Pham has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Now batting, Mike Zunino. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The payoff pitch one more time. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kevin.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Kiermaier. He went deep back in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Two balls and a strike to count. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1 left for Tampa. They're on top 7-1. So striding in, George Springer.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to look.
so far. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air down the right field line. Garcia has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. It was a single for him in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Springer, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. Now the 2-0 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. He loses him on ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Striding into the box, Josh Reddick. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Fouled off. Two men are on with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Last strike now for Houston. Misses, ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Second baseman.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. A ball and no strikes. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full, 3-2. 2 out, bases loaded. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Jose Alvarado gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Jose Alvarado. The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
In now, Michael Brantley. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the 2-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Shot towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
7-5 tonight's final. The Rays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Charlie Morton earns his first win of the season as he goes 6+, allowing only a single base hit. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.